We got ourselves a little one-off here from Purple Pisces.
Purple Pisces.
The band's called Cloud Cult, Joe?
Never heard.
I've also never heard of this band.
I'll say, but Purple Pisces says, hi, I wanted to request a beautiful song that's open to different interpretations, overcoming grief, difficult times, addiction, continuation of the human race, whatever you want it to be. This is live on the radio.
All right, let's check it out.
All right.
KEXP.
Let's see how we interpret it.
Oh, we're going to interpret it.
We're Cloud Cult, and we have one more song for you. This is Energy off of our new album, Light Chasers. It's been since the search began. Still can't find it. Still can't find it. Fuel is nearly spent. Check the maps again. Can't let go of it. Can't let go of it. Now the crew is cold, drunk on chemicals. Can't believe in that. Can't believe in that. And I heard the captain say, I heard the captain say, we're so close to it, so very close to it. We still have energy in us. Feel our hearts break as the engines fade. Still need to find it. Still need to find it. So we took the written words of our philosophers and built a fire from it. Let's get those engines lit. Took the church's veil and built a mighty sail to carry forth the ship. But we're still losing it. And I heard the captain say, I heard the captain say, we're so close to it, so very close to it. We still have energy.
Okay.
This is very like cinematic indie 2007 movie, right?
Ah, yeah.
Like we're climaxing towards the end of a coming of age movie or something.
It's fine. It's time for the big reveal.
14 years ago. Oh, so this is from 2010.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm
Close
talking
enough,
about,
Mike. But I mean, as I was listening to it, I kind of had a little bit of Sigaros feeling. I was waiting for it to
Yeah.
kind of come in.
Yeah.
Waiting for Yancey to come in. Yeah.
But he's got that voice that's kind of like he's just talking to you. You know,
Yeah.
like it sounds like his speaking voice.
Yeah.
You know,
Way he
some
sings.
people like there's some people who have like the speaking voice. You're like, and they tell you they're a singer, and you're like, what? I can't picture it. And then they start singing, you're like, holy shit, you sound so different.
Yeah.
This guy, so he sings the same way he talks, and I
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. There's something very just like casual and like raw about it.
It's easy to connect to.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, he's just. You know what I like about it? There's no fluff.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, hey, he's just singing. That's just a guy singing, and it's nice. It sounds earnest and honest.
It feels a lot. It definitely is a lot more connectable. Like some people, they go up there and they sing something, and it doesn't mean that what the other person is doing isn't amazing. It's just like it's way more of a performance. This is
Yeah.
more like he's telling you.
And it doesn't seem like
That's how I
he's
feel.
trying too hard.
No.
Like he's not trying to be anything that he's not.
Like, I
It's
think-
like this is what my voice sounds like.
Yeah.
He's like, great, I like it.
I think about those kids that go up there and they just have like somehow these like magically adult voices,
Yeah.
and I'm always just like, there's a part of me that just thinks that maybe it's fake, you know, like they're just lip syncing or something, but obviously not, and it's incredible, but it's harder to connect to it actually, in my opinion, because it seems so unreal.
Yeah.
But in this situation,
is-
this is just
like,
a guy,
yeah.
he's just singing.
Yeah, it's believable.
But I love this arrangement.
Yeah, it's so nice.
It's so nice. I love the
Feels so,
build up
like-
for it.
It feels so majestic.
And I love the build. I love how much they built up, introducing every little instrument.
Yeah, everyone gets their moment of
Starts
like,
with
here
just
I
that
am.
guitar, and then into the little xylophone or
Yeah,
whatever
they're
it was.
taking their time, but it's not like all right, get the song going. It's like
No.
it builds up in a nice way.
You're feeling it build in your own, like it builds your emotion, it builds the feeling, it builds the environment of the song.
Yeah, it sets the tone.
And that's why that makes sense what you said about it being
Cinematic. Yeah, it's like
it is very
climax.
cinematic, and it feels like there's some sort of revelation or accomplishment happening in this situation. But I think the video editing makes it feel even more 2010s kind of indie film, because there's so much.
And their clothes.
Yes, but there's so much like pulling focus,
Yeah,
going in and out of focus,
Yeah,
shaky cam stuff.
yeah, it's fun. And yeah,
What's the
it
company? A24.
Yeah, it feels like we're on a journey.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
The mission's over now, and my breath is running out. Can't let go of it, can't let go of it. I didn't mean what I said, I didn't mean what I said. I love you more than this, I love you more than this. The lights, they fill the air, or were they always there? I finally see it, I finally see it. And I heard the captain say, I heard the captain say, we're always close to it, it's very close to it. There's so much energy in us. There's so much energy in
It's a cute little lullaby at the end. What the heck was that?
The plucking of that bass strings sounded so nice.
Man, cellos.
Was that a cello?
I think it's a cello.
Okay.
That's the best instrument on the planet.
Right,
You know, I
bigger.
talk up a bass a lot, but cello is the real 4-string hero. The drummer's really giving it his all, wasn't he? Smashing those cymbals.
Yeah, he was crushing it. He was really well. It's so funny because he opened up. You could see the way he was hitting the drums in the beginning. He was really light. He had a very light hand, especially on the hi hat.
Yeah.
He was not. He was very loose grip on the hi hat.
Then he went full smash.
And he's crushing that kit.
I love hearing everyone sing. Oh, this is what I want to bring up. The lyric. I didn't mean what I said. I love you more than this. What a lyric, Joe. I didn't mean I love you more than this. Dang. There's something like clever about that.
Carry forth the ship.
Let's see.
We're still losing it. And I heard the captain say,
It's after this build up.
can't let go of it.
Oh, okay. Let's see that again. What he's saying.
The mission's over now. And my breath is running out. Can't let go of it. Can't let go of it. I didn't mean what I said. I didn't mean what I said. I love you more than this. I love you more than this. Lights, they fill the air.
Yeah, I didn't mean what I said. I love you more than this. There's something so like, oh man, like there's moments where, you know, some words might come out of your mouth. You're like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean that. And then, but like the line, like I love you more than this. I don't know. There's something there.
I love you more than the way I'm treating you.
Yeah,
Love you more than the
something
way
very,
I speak to you.
yeah, something very poetic about that. Man, what happened to this kind of music? Do people still do this?
Oh,
Is this a way of
should
the
we bring it
past?
back?
Talk about a cultural shift.
Should we bring it back, Mike?
That's a throwback from the last video.
Right. Yeah. Should we start one of these bands?
Break out the glockenspiel and get to it.
I'll sing and you'll be okay with it.
Well, I'm the one with the goatee, Joe.
I'm not the one that's going to write the lyrics, though.
I'm the one with the chin hair, so Joe's only got upper lip top.
But you bring up those movies of that era, and you know what? Those were, I really liked. I feel like that kind of 2000s, like almost like hipster rom-com, like indie rom-com.
Mm-hmm.
Those coming
Michael
out,
Cera movies, like Juno.
yeah, I guess. But a lot of like those movies in that era, I really liked because they kind of focused more so. A lot of them focused on the failed relationship and not the happily ever after.
Yeah.
Like they weren't bubbly; they were painful and kind of weird.
Well, it makes sense. Most relationships end.
And most relationships are painful and kind of weird, like because most of them end, like you said.
Yeah.
So you go through that like painful stage, and also that situation where I love you more than this. That's true, but you're the half-life of falling out of love. It's a slow process falling out of love.
Ugh.
And it's just a few more words of like, oh, I didn't mean that. Oh, I didn't mean that. Well, if you keep not meaning it, why do you keep saying it so much? But it is a heavy and painful reality of going through a relationship that, like you said, most of them don't last forever. And even the ones that last forever have their rocky moments, and the rocky moments aren't just like Matt was kissing his coworker at the company party when he was drunk, and then I got on the airport to go take my new job in Paris, and he met me before the air. Like that's not what it is.
Yeah.
There's going to be problems over the next 50 years of that relationship. It's not just in the first 3 months, But that's what our media. That's what makes us feel good. Relationships like that.
Hey man, that's what we all think we want, but it's It's not real.
No, because later on you're just going to be kind of bored again.
Yep. And you're gonna buy a Corvette when you're 52, and it's gonna make you happy for a couple days, and then you're gonna think, "Oh, well, this was a big waste of money."
It's also going to ruin your relationship because your wife is going to be like, "You're an idiot. Why did you spend $60,000 on a car that only 2 people can get into? You have kids, you moron." You're like,
I needed to live a little.
I need to live a little. It's like, dude, you're not even speeding with it. All you're doing is staring at it and washing it, you dum dum.
These kids stole my youth.
But the problem is that during these situations, a lot of times logic it goes out the window, and you're just feeling and doing stuff.
Oh yeah.
And that's what I mean. Like, that's why you say things like, "I didn't mean it," because you're just emotional and you're feeling these things, and you might just be in a relationship that you probably shouldn't be in. But you know what? You got energy left. There's energy left in us, and sometimes that energy shouldn't be spent together.
Ooh.
Should be spent.
There's so much
new.
energy in us. Oh man, I love that idea. I love how it's put that way. There's so much energy left in us. Like, instead of calling it like life or, years, it's just like, it's just energy. You get to choose. What's it going to be?
And sometimes you feel so drained.
But there's still energy in there. And it's just going to keep going. I don't know. Yeah, that's really nice. That's a nice way to put it. It's like,
It is.
So, because, I'm in my mid-30s.
Ew.
And sometimes, I know, isn't that disgusting? Sometimes I feel like, oh, man, only got a couple years left. I'm like, oh, shit, I got another 40 years left, probably, maybe even 50.
Oh, Mike, maybe even 60.
I know.
Our grandmother lived to 94.
And that's crazy. So, I'm thinking, all right, this old sack of meat's got a lot more energy left in it. I got to keep going, I guess.
You gotta figure this out, brother.
Well, that's what, who recommended this? What'd they say? Something about, human life continuing?
Oh, this could just be about everything.
Yeah. What
Purple
is it?
Pisces says, beautiful song that's open to different
Continuation
interpretations.
of the human race. Yeah.
Yeah. Continuation of
Yeah, it could
a
be about-
human life.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. It can be about anything. Good shout, Purple Pisces.
That's
It's
correct.
bringing up a lot of things.
Yeah.
It's a good little, it talks about, this is the journey of life. That's what this song is.
And the song has so much feeling too. You don't even need words to latch onto when you're listening to this song.
Nah.
This song just make it feel a certain way.
But the words are great, too. So, Cloud Cult, never heard of them. But I might go listen to the studio
I
version.
have to go to the library and pick up one of their albums.
Yeah. See you at the local library.